Hello friends, this is Ravi from Universal Public School, Aurad Shahjani. I am very happy to tell you and inform you that today onwards we are going to start a textbook syllabus. So everybody is acquainted with what is textbook. There is no need of explanation regarding the word textbook. Textbook which contains different stories and poems as we have every year with the different publications. So this year very interesting and very excellent, I could say excellent publication we have for the study of our 7th standard grade 7. Friends, let me give you a brief idea about our syllabus of this textbook which is included. It's nice. There are total 7 units in our textbook syllabus. We have 7 units. Getting one by one, let me give you some information about that. First unit, it is a syllabus, textbook syllabus. Everybody knows we have, it is for 100 marks. Getting 100 marks, it is included along with your grammar textbook as well, and this textbook total 100 marks syllabus we have for the 7th standard. Getting, so unit first unit, getting unit first, there is a name given to unit first, growing up. So growing up means what? Whatever now last year, previous year we were in 6th standard, now this year 7th standard, next year we will grow. So while growing up, which qualities should be inculcated, which qualities should be learned, what are the changes when we grow up? So as we grow up, we have to learn new things. So some new stories and things are included in this first unit, that is growing up. So it is like 3 stories are given like in first unit. So every unit it contains 3 stories and poems along with the stories, poems. So we every unit it has 3 sub units you can consider. So total 21 lessons and poems we have to learn. Along with the poems and lessons, there are 21. They are divided into 7 different units. So out of that first unit, that is growing up. Second unit, it is name is given for that humor. Humor means what? Everybody knows humor is created for the amusement, for the entertainment. So some entertaining stories are included in the unit second. Entertaining stories are included in the second unit. The name of unit is humor. Third unit, it is about people and their lifestyle. Unit third, people and lifestyle. We will discuss and learn different people about different people and their lifestyle in unit third. Okay. Unit fourth. Unit fourth is giving traveling around. Traveling around. Here also every unit has 3 sub units. Some 3 stories and some autobiographies and related to literature. So first it is about growing up, second humor, third people and lifestyle. Different people we will learn about them, different people and their lifestyle in whole world. I think there are selected stories and selected lessons, poems. Fourth unit is about traveling around different places. We will get information about different places in this unit. After that this first, second, third, fourth. This is for first term syllabus. This is our first term syllabus. So in the first term, we have total 12 lessons, 12 different stories and all. So this is about first unit, first semester. Second semester, next unit, unit 5, fifth unit. It is a given festival, different festivals and celebrations, different festivals and celebrations, how people celebrate different kind of festivals. The unit is related to that festivals and celebrations. Unit number 6, it is related to environment. Unit 6 about related to environment. Some lessons are given, some poems are given in that unit 6. And last unit, that is mythology and folklore. Last unit, unit number 7, it is about mythology and folklore. Mythology and folklore. Mythology means what? Old stories and their belief at that particular time, that is called mythology. Folklore means what? Traditional stories. So some old and traditional stories, interesting stories, we are going to learn in the last unit, that is unit 7. So this is our whole syllabus of 7th standard. And for first term we have 1, 2, 3 and 4. These 4 units are for first term syllabus, first semester syllabus. Growing up, humor, people and life, and traveling around, we are going to discuss, we are going to learn in our first semester syllabus, friends. So this was about syllabus. Let's start with first unit, growing up, with the first lesson. Unit first, growing up. Section A, name of the lesson is Little Girls Wiser Than Men. First story we are going to learn about little girls wiser than men. Little girls wiser than men. Little girls wiser than men. This is the title of the story. Today we are going to start about this story. Let me give you some new words which I have found, which I have taken from this story, and then we will start the story. So you have to write down these words in your notebook. I am going to give you some new words. New words of the story. Name of the story is Little Girls Wiser Than Men. New words are, you also have to write down along with me only. New words, first one, that is went. V-E-N-T, went. Meaning of went is to express a negative emotion. To express a negative emotion. To express a negative emotion. Meaning of went is what? To express negative emotion. Second, puddle. Second word, that is puddle, and meaning of it is a small pool. Small pool of water. Small pool of water. So this puddle, they are specially made up especially in the rainy season. Nowadays you can see many puddles on the road. Roadside there are many pathholes. So in those pathholes, there are typical holes like you can find out in your colony, in your area. So they are filled up water, rainwater especially, and it becomes a small pool like that. That is called puddle. Third, howl. H-O-W-L, howl means what? To make a loud sound. To make a loud sound. To make a loud sound, it's called howl. After that, rejoicing. Next word is rejoicing. Joicing. Rejoicing means what? Feeling of great happiness. Feeling of great happiness. Feeling of great happiness is called rejoicing. Last word, that is lasis. Lasis, it is a plural form of lass. It is plural form of lass. Lass means what? Young girl or human. Young girl or woman. Young girl or human is called lass, and lasses, it is a plural form of lass. So these are some new words. There are 5 words which I have found. Like considering you in a 7th standard, these 5 words which I felt they are new and I should give you. First word, that is went. Went means to express a negative emotion. Second, puddle, a small pool of water. Third, howl, to make a loud sound. Fourth one, rejoicing, means feeling of great happiness. Whenever people are very happy, that time their feeling, that is called rejoicing, rejoice. And last, lasses, it is a plural form of lass. Lass means little girl, young girl, or else woman. These words you have to write down in your notebook, friends. So after writing this word, before starting our story, let me give you some information about this author, writer of this story, Leo Tolstoy. The story, Little Girls Wiser Than Men, it is written by very famous writer, that is Leo Tolstoy. Leo Tolstoy, he was born. About author, this information also you have to write down in your notebook. About the author, Leo Tolstoy is the author of this story. About this author, let me give you some information. He was born in He was born in 1828 and died in 1910. So Leo Tolstoy was born in 1828 and he died in 1910. So he is the famous author from Russia. He is from Russia. He is from Russia. He is a Russian author. Leo Tolstoy is a Russian author. He is from Russia, and he has written some exceptional novels. So novels he wrote. Following novels. The names are novels are given in your book also. So now names of novels I am writing here. Anna Karenina, and research the depth of Levon Leach. There are many novels already on last page of story. You can find out that, and his insightful short stories are about day-to-day matters and make for good reading. So whatever stories are short stories he wrote, so those stories are related to our day-to-day life, whatever current affairs are there, whatever day-to-day life which we live, so related to those he had written some interesting short stories. So before starting story, let me give you brief idea, short summary of the story. So this Leo Tolstoy wrote this story for our syllabus, Little Girls Wiser Than Men. So from title only we can get an idea. So there should be some incident getting. So there was an incident about two little girls. So Akulya and Malasha, there are two names of these girls, and they live like neighboring. They are neighbors. And once while playing, there was something wrong with these two girls. So because of those girls, there was a quite quarreling. Like neighbors started, their families started quarreling on very petty issue, on very like small issue, we can say. Petty issue means what? That issue, it is not the like reason for fighting, but they created a mess and they started fighting. And how they started, then who stopped their fighting, this thing we are going to learn in the story. So let's start the story. You have to open the textbook, section A, Little Girls Wiser Than Men, and writer of this story is Leo Tolstoy. So friend, that children quarrel with each other is normal thing. So before starting story, there is some information is given. Whenever children, small children, kids, they quarrel each other, that is very small thing, that is normal thing. But sometimes this quarrel takes an epic proportions when their elders get involved in. So elders should not enter in the quarrels of small children. It's quite normal things. But when they enter, when they involve themselves in the quarreling of small children, so it gets another way. It becomes like it increases. While the children forget about that momentary distraction, that is quite a momentary distraction. It is only for some time, and children, they have a habit of forgetting that, and they will start playing. The elders vent their anger, perhaps even their frustrations at each other. So what that elders do, they involve themselves in fighting of quarreling of small children, small kids, and they express their negative emotions because of their other frustrations with the neighbors and all the things, and they start fighting. It's not actually good thing. So here one moral we can learn from the story, friends, that we should forget some momentary distractions. If we fight, if we quarrel about some very normal things, so we should forget and we should again live our life happily. We should not make that quarrel into fighting. We should not sustain it, we should not increase it. Getting? So Little Girls Wiser Than Men is one of the such story that goes to show us everyone needs to grow up and continuing growing up. So growing up, while growing up, we should leave some things, we should learn new things, and we should not like sustain that quarreling and fighting. Getting? Everybody should grow up with the new things. So let's start the story. It was an early Easter. Sledging was only just over. Snow still lay in the yards and water ran in streams down the village street. So the story is narrated in that foreign Russian country. So it was Easter is one of the festivals. So it was like Leo Tolstoy is narrating that it was the time span of Easter, and there was still somewhere that snow we could find in that particular environment, and water rain in streams down the village street. So there was like rainy season, we can consider that. Two little girls from different houses happened to meet in a lane between two homesteads. So in a particular colony, there were two little girls, and they used to meet everybody every day, where the dirty water after running through the farm yards had formed large puddle. So from that particular farm, so water it flowed, and water used to flow, water used to running, and after running that from the farms and yards, so there was a large puddle. It was formed by that rainwater. Puddle means small pool. One girl was very small, the other a little bigger. One of them was small and one of them was little bigger. Consider like one is of 10 years old and one is of 12 years or else 13 years old. Their mothers had dressed them both in new frocks. So on that particular day, they wore new dress. Their mothers, they made them ready, and those girls were in that new dress, new frock. The little one wore a blue frock, the other a yellow print, and both had red kerchiefs on their heads. They had handkerchiefs also, and one little girl, she wore a blue frock, and another bigger one, she wore yellow frock, yellow print on that particular, and both of them, they had red handkerchiefs on their head. They tied their head. Getting? They had just come from church, when they met, and first they showed each other their finery. So first when they met in the church, so they discussed about their dresses, their new dresses. So they discussed, and next then they began to play. After discussing their new dresses, they started playing. Soon the fancy took them to splash about in the water, and the smaller one was going to step into the puddle, shoes and all, when the elder checked her. "Don't go in so, Malasha," said she. "Your mother will scold you. I will take off my shoes and stockings, and you take off yours." So here Malasha is the name of little girl. So another girl, Akolya, her name was Akolya. Akolya told to Malasha when they were supposed to go in that puddle for playing. She stopped her suddenly, and after stopping her, she told Malasha, "Don't go there. I am just removing my shoes and stockings. You also remove your shoes and stockings. Otherwise, your mother will scold you." This bigger girl, that Akolya, she told to Malasha. They did so, and they removed their shoes and all, and then picking up their skirts, began walking towards each other through the puddle. So then in that water, in our childhood, we also played in the water. So they started playing, they started running towards each other, walking towards each other. The water came up to Malasha's ankles, and she said, "It is deep, Akolya, I am afraid." So when they went inside, so she was like afraid, she was scared, and she told to Akolya, "I am afraid, it is quite deep." "Come on," replied the other. So Akolya replied, "Come on, Malasha, don't worry. Don't be frightened, it won't get any deeper. There is no any, like, it is not that much deeper, so you don't be scared. Come on," she called Malasha. When they got near one another, Akolya said, "Mind, Malasha, don't splash. Walk carefully." So that water was splashing when they were walking. So Akolya told Malasha, "Be careful. That water is splashing, so don't splash it. Walk carefully," she told. She asked her to walk in that water carefully, because both of them, they wore new dresses. That's why while playing, Akolya, she was quite careful, and she was instructing Malasha also. She had hardly said this when Malasha plumped. Malasha, she fell suddenly, and plumped means what? To fell down, like suddenly, to fall down. So she fell suddenly while like she was instructing her. Malasha fell down like down her foot, so that the water splashed right on the Akolya's frock. As she fell down, water, it splashed on Akolya's frock. It was new, friends. The frock was splashed, and so were Akolya's eyes and nose also. So along with her frock, not only frock, her eyes and nose also, there was like water splashed on that her face. When she saw the stains on her frock, she was angry and ran after Malasha to strike her. And she got angry. Obviously, it is the nature of everybody's. If somebody splashes that water, like we also do same. So she went to strike her, went to beat her. Malasha was frightened. Malasha was scared now. And seeing that she had got herself into trouble, she scrambled. She was scrambled she did not know what to do now. She tried to go out of that particular puddle and prepared to run home. And then she was preparing to running home. First, she did mistake unwillingly, it was not intentionally. It was done by mistakenly she did it, and she started to running home. She prepared to run home. Just then Akulya's mother happened to be passing, and from Akulya's mother was passing by from nearing them, and seeing that her daughter's skirt was splashed and her sleeves dirty, she said. So after seeing her daughter, she said, "You naughty dirty girl, what have you been doing?" "You naughty girl," she started scolding. "What have you been doing?" Getting? "Malasha did it on purpose," replied the girl. So Akulya replied, "It is done by Malasha." So friend, first part of the story we have completed in this session. Getting? Second part of the story, what happens next, we are going to discuss in next video. Homework. Let me give you homework for this story. You have to complete that homework. Some questions I will give you. Those questions should be solved, and you have to update those questions in your homework notebook. Write down your homework questions. First question. Where did the little girls meet? Where did the little girls meet? What happened? What happened when the girls started playing in the puddle? What happened when the girls started playing in the puddle? Third, who scolded to Akulya? Who scolded to Akulya? Getting? Who scolded to Akulya? These three questions. And fourth question, make a list of verbs. Make a list of verbs from the story and write down 20 sentences in simple past. Make a list of verbs from the story, whatever verbs are included in the story, and write down 20 sentences. You have to write down 20 sentences in simple past tense. So these are some questions related to your first part of the story. So these questions should be written and along with their answers in our homework notebook. First question, where did the little girls meet? Second, what happened when the girls started playing in the puddle? Third, who scolded to Akulya? Fourth one, who scolded to Akulya? Fourth one, make a list of verbs. You have to find out verbs from the story and write down 20 sentences with the help of those verbs only. 20 sentences in simple past tense. Getting? This is your homework. This is your today's homework. Friends, one more important instruction for you. If you have not purchased your books yet, please contact to Pankaj sir, and as early as possible you just purchase your books, because textbook syllabus we have started the first story, that is Little Girls Wiser Than Men. If you don't have books in front of you when you watch this video, you will not understand the things what is exactly explained by me. So for that, for your better understanding, please purchase the books as early as possible. Meanwhile, we'll stop here. Please stay indoors, stay safe. Thank you.